I found the culprit. I turned the sound off. Oh my god. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties right off the bat. We are running a test. I am streaming through Restream, and we're multi-streaming in 3 different places. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. I'm hoping so. I was just saying, Lucifer, I got a message. I haven't had a chance to check the your order yet to see if it's related to you or it's a scammer message. Um, I'm thinking maybe they put my phone number instead of yours. So I'm definitely going to check at stream and I'll follow up with you. But if you wanted to check sooner than later, you should, because I think that your package may have arrived today and they weren't able to put it anywhere to leave it for you. But again, I haven't had a chance to check. Definitely something I'm going to work on though. Okay, so we're working on Rambunny, the Easter Bunny's evil cousin. This is something that I did on the weekend. It was my first time working with watercolor markers. I usually, when I'm sketching in real life, I usually just sketch with pencil, and I've been practicing with Coptic black and white ink pens, and I've also been practicing with this color. There's definitely things I don't like about it that I would like to do again. But I think I need to learn a little bit more about watercolor before we worry about that. But in the meantime, I want to see what we can get if we try and draw this guy in Blender grease pencil. So without further ado, let's get that done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to switch into draw mode. For those who aren't familiar, we are working with Blender and their grease pencil. Okay, there we go. And the rule for this, just like everything else, save. If you think you haven't saved, save. Because the last thing you want is a crash to take out your work. And I'm just gonna fiddle with a setting here. Oh, that's why. Okay. I need to move this over here. The gain's like way too high. You show April 10th. Okay, well then it was probably not. It was probably a scammer then. There we go. I think that looks a little better. It's the gray shining on my face, and I'm getting it from below me because I'm working on my tablet at the same time. Okay, so before I go too much further, I've actually done like lots of like practice and stuff like that, and I've discovered some extra stuff. So we're gonna get rid of this one. How do we do that again? Oh yeah, I remember now. We'll make one more, and we'll call this one stroke fill. Okay, then never mind, Lucifer. It must have just been, it's probably a scam. I get them from time to time, as I'm sure everyone does. Okay, so there is a way that I've discovered in Blender to paint instead of doing solid colors like I've been doing in my last few streams. So we're definitely that reminds me, I'm waiting for Stripe to I'm waiting for Stripe to connect me, Once I'm connected with Stripe, I'm going to be putting my website live. So that's coming up soon. KennyWilson.ca is live, but it's also not connected yet for payments. But that's okay. We're not KennyWilson.ca. That's my children's book author, and then page, and then there's SleepingViking.com or .ca, depending on which one you want to pump in. They'll both take you to the same place. Those two different websites I'm setting up on purpose because, as those who follow me on my Twitch streams know, I stream a lot of horror games. So Sleeping Viking is for the horror stuff, and KennyWilson.ca is for the children's book stuff. And you'll see the children's book stuff on the Sleeping Viking page, but you won't see the horror stuff on the Kenny Wilson page because it doesn't belong there. We want to keep that a safe space just in case parents bring their kids there to see anything cool that we got coming down the pipe, which we definitely are going to be working on. Okay. Enough of that. Lines, fills. We call this rough. Okay, and I'm just gonna rough out really quickly. Whoops. What material am I on? Hold on. Hold on, I'm having a cord management issue. Oop. That was close. Hi. So we're just gonna do a real rough drawing here. I actually did 2 drawings for Easter. One was Rambunny and the other one was a cute little Easter bunny in black and white. Checking to make sure we don't have anybody chatting. While I'm drawing, if you are chatting at me and you are on YouTube or you're on Twitch, you can do a blurb or something to get my attention. Or Tangia. I think I have some Tangia for channel points. That's only available on Twitch. But otherwise, I will get to you once I notice. Once I notice that you're talking to me. I gotta take the time to clean my desk. I'm planning on moving my my desktop out of the way because right now it's kind of in my way, and so I have just not enough room. As you can see, as I keep disappearing, I'm gonna try and turn this. Not sure that I actually like that. Let's try and clean that up a little. Okay, there we go. Oh, it released from customs yesterday. Oh, okay. Yeah, so then it definitely wasn't that. Unless it's something that's coming to my place, which I suppose could be. Rambunny, a real American hero. We got our heart here. No, I don't like that. Okay, no problem. See you when you get back. Have a good shower, my friend. I'm looking on the wrong screen. Right. Well, let's zoom in really tight. Oh. Why are you not? Why for are you not zooming? Oh, that's why. I don't know if I like that, but we'll see what we got when we're done. Kind of like the idea of the gun being pointed more towards us than it is here. That makes sense. I'm just gonna pop over into sculpt mode. Like I think. this would go more like that. Oops, too much. We'll just go from here. Okay, I'm just gonna pop into YouTube and LinkedIn. I want to double check my to see if anybody is there chatting. Join to click live. I know it's. It looks like we don't have any comments in there, so that's cool. And then we'll go into Sleeping Viking and just double check there. And I don't see anybody chatting. Okay, so we are going to get back to what we're doing. Okay. So you know what? I'm just going to delete that. We'll go back into draw mode and we'll just... Oops. How am I going to make that look right? Now, there's a method to my madness. When it comes time to do the eggs, I want to kind of sequence them, but move them like closer to the camera, and then we can put like a slow like pan on the camera, and we should get a cool effect. And then instead of making it into an image, a still image, we can turn it into a GIF. All right, so I think he's got to throw his arm back. Which means a big muscly arm. We don't have a clear underline here. Okay, this is where we're going to have the trigger. This has to go up a little higher like this. No, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. All right, hold on. Hold the phone. Second, I'm just looking up a sample image here. I'm not going to bother streaming it live just in case something comes up we don't want to stream. I'm seeing some stuff. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Okay. I see what's going on, what we're doing wrong. And then we'll have like an egg. And then another egg, kind of like that. Kind of like that. Maybe this one will be a little smaller. There we go. How's that? What do you guys think of that? Oops. think this should work better. Okay. So I think we are going to start with the eggs. We'll move here. Shift A. We'll make us a new blank. Okay, I think that's from bottom up. Okay, so this one's right there. So this one we're going to GY. Pop back in here. Turn our alpha up. Turn it to this color.
Now,
Yo, what's up?
this is epic.
That's cool. I think this is going to turn out to be much better. I already like this dance better. Oh wait, let's get back to it. What I'm not liking is I'm not sure who's doing that. But it is cool. I like that for sure. It is loud, eh? Oh wait. Do you want me to turn it down a bit? Here. I'll put it down 2 decibels. I bet you blurp is the same. Game audio, no. Yeah. Maybe a tad. Okay. Try it again there. For some reason, well, I know why it is. It's because I'm streaming to restream, so I can't see my channel points anymore. So that's going to take a little bit of time to figure out. Oh, wait. I like that one. Game. You know what? It might actually just be easier just to make the circle. And then we'll edit it. Yeah, I think maybe more like that. Right there. Whoop. Let's put this into sculpt mode. It does, yeah, but I haven't had anybody chat in the other platforms. Not super surprised though. It's my first night streaming on them. I'm streaming on LinkedIn just for fun. I want to see what happens. It's really just for fun. This is the kind of thing that you can stream. Awesome. Thanks, Lucifer. I appreciate that, man. Where's my pinch? No. No, not liking that. There we go. We'll go with that. And I gotta remember. How is it that we... Was it up here somewhere? Color attribute. Okay, here we go. Hoddly doodly. Okay, I see you there now, Lucifer, for sure. Thank you so much for that. Oh, I see you have the old. You have a new profile picture on Twitch, but you're using the old one that I'm used to on YouTube. That's pretty cool, and you don't see it on the chat either. So we're perfectly fine as far as Twitch is concerned. I might get rid of the Twitch one so it doesn't cause me problems down the road for the other ones. Okay. Ooh. Let's test this. Oh, I remember now what it was. Nope. Oh, that's not doing it. What was it that we were doing last time? Huh. Yay, Tangy, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that drawing that we did on Sunday with the watercolors, I'm trying to redo, and I'm having a brain fart. There's a way to paint on this. I can't remember for the life of me what it is. I'm doing good. It's life is good. I have no complaints. So I think we're gonna have to cheat it. So thank you. Yeah, I like him. He's cool. What my plan is I'm gonna take the eggs and I'm moving them consecutively closer and closer and closer to the camera, and then I'm gonna put like a little bit of a rotation on the camera, and then when we do the final image, it'll be I'm hoping a cool effect with the eggs, so we can make like a little bit of a GIF when we're done. But I'm having an issue right now. I'm to figure out how to do it. So what we're gonna do is this. Let's see, what did we have? We had green, blue, and pink. I think a nice soft baby blue. I had like very limited colors because I'm cheap. I didn't want to buy $200 worth of pen. So I got like the $30 one. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna pop into edit mode. We're going to Shift D to duplicate. And we'll assign a new color. This one, I think a nice pale pink. Let's see here. Why is that not working? Oh, because we're grabbing the one on the bottom. Okay, no problem. We'll eyeball this for now. Just give me a second. This is tedious stuff. If I can't simplify it, unfortunately, because if I do, it's going to mess things up. Okay, we'll dissolve those. We're going to come back here. We'll grab this. Going to right click and we're going to arrange this guy to the back. There we go. Now we can see what we're working on. Okay, let's see. Oh, cripes. Here we go. I know what to do. I know how to stop us from doing that. I'm going to move this to a different layer. So this will move to our new layer, and this layer will lock. There we go. I'm not sure I like how this looks, so I'm just going to fix it. Delete. Whoops. I think I dissolved one too many. Okay, no problem, no problem. Have a good shower, and I wish your putting the kiddos to bed happens quickly. I think that works. Okay, for this one, we are going to assign a new layer. Well, assign a new layer. We're gonna. Oh, I know why. Oops. I'm not sure I like that still. It's not giving me the shape that I want. Do. I want to skew it a little, but I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe. Well, that's the right direction I want to go, but it's the wrong way. No. I think that's starting to look more like what I want. There we go. That's starting to get the look. Of course, now the whole thing's too big. Can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. Okay, now we're going to go into object mode. Shift D. Shift Y. And then wait a minute, Control Z. Shift D. Oops. No. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on? So if that one's minus, let's move that to minus 0.5. And this one, minus 1.5. Minus 3. And then this one here would be 1.2, I guess. Well, if we did that, then this one would have to be 0.75. Nope. 0.7. Scale minus 0.95. Control Z. Scale 0.95. What's going on here? Scale 0.95. Scale 1.1. Okay, we'll grab one more. $1.7. Let's see. This should be 1.1. All the way down. Oh, hey. Don't think that this one's, yeah, there we go. I think this is probably more closer to what we're wanting. Okay, so now we kind of have, oh, a not very cool effect. I think procedurally we need to change this. All right, let's go back to this one. going to move this one to minus 0.5. Point 0.5. This one's one. Whoa! Hey, how's it going? You got me with that one. 2.5. We'll move this one to 2.5 and minus 3.5. Yeah. Sending you the hearts too there, War. I am playing around in the blender today. I'm not sure what that's gonna... Yeah, see? That's the problem. But if I rotate them, they're still not in a straight line. Oh, I know why. I know why. Okay, hold on. That should be 1. This one should be 1.5. This one should be 2. So if we do a little bit of a rotation on this, yeah, now it's lining up better. Shift D. So this one should be minus 5.5. This one should be 2.5. 1.2. There we go. I think I'm happy with that. And then now we can do the backgrounds and then we'll work on the bunny rabbit and everything else like that. Okay. Egg 1. Two. One of the important things about when you're working in a program like this is to make sure you're naming your layers as you go. And that way you don't get all confused. Like this is like a really simple drawing and will be a simple drawing by the time I'm done. But I've seen some folks with some very complicated drawings. This one we'll name Rabbit. Okay. Now that we're on Rabbit, we're going to pop back in here. Okay, let's start with a sky. I kind of want to do a gradient. So that's what I'm going to try. Auto lock inactive layers, that way we don't accidentally I don't like that. I'll make this just a little bit bigger because we're going to be moving around. Then we're going to go back to edit because I didn't select my color first. Are you and Nick still playing your game? Or? I'm trying to think. Satisfactory. Why are we not? Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah. I was just wondering, are you guys still playing Satisfactory? Like, did you get? Have you completed the game yet, or is such a thing not possible? There we go. Oh, you just logged off. I know you guys like are really digging it. We are gonna go with a nice deep blue here. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe a little bit more like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this would be 90. Give me a second here. Why isn't this working? Oops. I see what's going on. Okay, that makes all sorts of sense. I think if I do it like that. Okay. Now we're going to do a ground color. Just turn it off. Okay, we'll draw this in real quick. Whoops, we got to be in draw mode to do that. Jeepers. Come on. What in the heck is going on? There we go. Okay, so far so good. We'll grab his fur color. There we go. We want to have a little bit of color. Okay, time to rough out this guy. Hop over to sculpt mode here really quick. Okay, we'll go back to draw mode. Grab those toes. I think that's a little too square. No, I don't like that one. We'll grab this arm next. Oops. Okay, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, what are you guys thinking so far? I'm not sure I like this color. I think I'm going to desaturate it a little. Let's, what's cool though is this fur is all one color. Trying to pick a good color here. See, this is what I wanted, but then I wanted to desaturate it. Let's see what it looks like once we get the rest of it done. Okay, next thing that I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another one. And I'm going to call this one inner ear. Come on. We'll start with this color, but we're gonna desaturate it a little. There we go. Okay, then we'll come back up here. Nope. Don't like that. We'll try that one more time. There we go. That's working better. Oh, you know what I'm missing? Okay, we're gonna do the bandana. So that was red. Bandana. This one here we're gonna make red. I want a really vibrant red though, so we're gonna really saturate it. And I'm just gonna grab this and move it back. Okay, we'll head back to draw mode. There we go. Now we're playing with power. Okay. I'm gonna call this grass just because I haven't done it yet. Oh, here we go. No, Control Z. So we have our eyebrow fill. Grab the hex code. Then we'll come back to the eyebrow. We'll grab that hex code, but what we're going to do is we're going to drop the value. Turn up the saturation a little bit to make it pop. Same hue, just a different saturation and different value. So like we're going to make it darker. Next thing on the list of things to do, this here we're going to make a nice white. This is going to be our eyeballs. Then we're going to make the pupil. Pupil, it's definitely going to be a dark color. I think like a nice, I think that looks too purple. A nice dark blue like that. Okay. Now we're gonna draw this one in. Okay, we'll do the pupil next. That's too dark. Then we'll grab our eyebrows. And I'm going to grab this. We'll use this for our nice, no shape. Oh my God. Shake it out, Kenny. Shake it out. You got this. Okay, let's see. I don't like these pupils. They're too dark. The power of Blender will clean this up a little. Okay, let's see. We're going to make one more. Mouth. Oops. That would have been like the perfect line too. No, that's not going to work. And we'll grab our solid strokes. I don't like that middle one, so I'm just gonna, oops. Okie dokie, schmokey. And I think to do the multicolored American Pride shirt is gonna be too difficult right now at my current level in Blender. Not impossible, just difficult. Maybe we'll try it. If you're in chat right now and you think we need to do the multicolor American flag, let me know. Why don't I see this? Huh. This I should see. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. the white shirts. Grab this color. I want to go like with a little bit of an off-white. So maybe like a little yellow. Not too much. Not liking that. Try that again. We'll sculpt that. We'll add a temporary layer. We'll pop down here. Go into edit mode. Grab it. Move it to that layer, and then we're going to pop into the sculpting tool. We're going to hide that shit. Okay. Increase the radius a little. What's going on? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Okay, we're going to pop back down here. Well, I think first we're going to go back to edit mode, grab that. Yeah, we got it. Head back to draw mode. Okay, what color do I want to make this egg cannon? I used pink when I did the original image, but that was because that was the only color I had. Before I forget, speaking of the original image, GY. Let's pop it out so we can actually see it. All right, so this was the original image that I drew. This is what we got so far. You know what I forgot to add to my drawing was that little reticule, but I don't think he's really using it. So he's just firing from the hip. I think like a gunmetal would be and you know what? Maybe not. I'm thinking we're gonna go with something colorful. Maybe we will go with that nice pink. Let's pop back to our rabbit drawing. We'll go into a draw mode. New. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we're gonna need 3 more colors like this. So copy. Gun 2. I don't know what else to call it. This one will be gun 3. Okay. So we're going to grab the gun 2 color. We're going to draw our basic gun. Oops. Don't think there's enough of a difference between these 2 colors. There we go. Grab the fur color. Keep going. Move that back one. Or two, I guess. There we go. Just realizing I should have added another layer. Oh, we'll work with it. This one will go down one. New. Oops. Fire one. Fire two. Fire three. These are going to be really bright colors. I think this one's going to have like an outline, but these other ones aren't. Where did I put my pencil? Nope. Oops. Okay, I think that's working. Now, this is where it gets confusing. But we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try and add a shadow layer. Multiply. Okay, so far so good. And I don't believe I've used this solid fill for anything. Let's do a quick test. Multiply. Okay. There we go. I'll hide that. I think 18's too. There we go. That's a little bit more pronounced. Okay, I think we're like this is working pretty good actually. I'm pretty impressed with this so far. Oops. Not super impressed with that line, but we'll keep at it. Just gonna sculpt this in. Back to draw mode. Wait, there we go. And I want to see if I can do a highlight on here now. Same deal. We're going to turn that down. Well, let's try it. I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to try and grab this Fire 2 color. Let's... Oops. Oh, I see what's going on. I don't like the highlight color, so we'll just make a new one. I think like the yellow is like a good start, but I think it's way too saturated. Yeah, there we go.
No, God!
Yo, how's
No,
it going?
God, please,
No!
no!
Hey,
No!
Sir Knight, how's it going? Oh my goodness, Sir Knight, Metalcore. Hey guys, how's it going? We are working on this image that I drew. Metalcore, I'm not sure if you saw that. Are you in the Discord? I'm not sure if you're in the Discord. I'm paying attention now. I'm paying attention. I'm doing awesome. How are you doing? Hey, Ham and Liz, how's it going? Feel free to pop in there, Metalcore. Um, you're definitely gonna need a nice big highlight on this one. That works pretty good. Yeah, Michael Scott definitely did get my attention. What's going on? What's making tonight so crazy? Okay, and then there was something I wanted to do. No, I want to go to object mode. I want to add another grease pencil. Okay, no problem. Have a good time at work. I appreciate you popping in for sure. Your driver got stuck with his person ride, and after troubleshooting it and pushing it to a spot, you found a weird kill switch. What? So he had a kill switch in his dashboard, and you were pushing it, and moving it around. Did he know about it, or? My dad had one of those when he was a young guy. He had a kill switch. Yeah, that is wild, man. That like, who would have thunk it that there would be a kill switch in there? Oh, here we go. I think we'll move it right to there. His SUV had been had all of a sudden decided to start to quit. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird that you would have a kill switch. I haven't heard of a kill switch on like anything like newer, but I guess things happen, right? I'm just looking at this and I'm not loving the grass. So I'm just gonna pop in here really quick, grab my grass layer. I'm not sure if I need to saturate it more. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. There we go. That's looking good. And then I think we could probably put a highlight right on the grass. Let's do that really fast before I draw this other grass layer. Go down to the highlight. I think that's too but it makes for a cool story though. That's the thing. That's one of those things you're going to be able to talk about later on, about all the trouble you had to go through. I like them cool stories. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the grass. We're just going to draw this really quick here. Okay, cool. Yeah, centerfold. Grab this color. Good old Michael Scott waking me up. going on here? Hold on. Hold the phone. It's in my DMs. The wires were all jacked up and okay, hold on. Let me move that to the right side of the screen so not everybody sees that. So okay if I share this? Haha. Oh my god. Okay, Grizzly, if you're watching, man, I need to get that haircut for sure. Okay, let's move this. Ah, jeepers creepers! Look at that! Look at that! What in the actual heck? That is wild. And from the looks of it, like was it up in the dash? Like could it have gone off just by bumping? Like it's not connected to anything, you know what I mean? Like could it have activated just by that? Just by somebody touching it? That's wild. Okay, this isn't the right way. Just bear with me. I'm looking for something. There is a setting that I need to set. I can't remember where it is, and I always forget. Volumetrics. No. It's clearly aftermarket. So who knows what wires were tapped into it. You know, with like modern cars, that's bad news. You know, when I used to sell the big trucks, I remember hearing that there was like a pinhole that got into a wiring harness, and it caused some corrosion on the wire, and that's what screwed the whole thing up. The whole system was messed up because of a little bit of corrosion. It's wild. It could have been installed because the anti-theft system was going weird. Well, that makes kind of sense, I guess, eh? You're definitely not stealing a car when it's turned off. You must have had a good laugh about it though once you figured it out. Oh my goodness, why can't I think of where it is? Passes? Here we go. Here we go. Said. What is going on with this thing? Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, hold on. I know what's going on. Die. No, I'm not liking that. We'll do it without. Okay, let's see. You have to know how to properly tap into the wires for it to be proper and not cause an issue. Yeah, you're right. 100%. It's and I'm sure it's the same thing with the cars and with the modern sensors and stuff like that. It doesn't take much to trip a sensor. It's yeah, that's like we got bad news all over. And like that there, just from the picture, Night, the way it looks like you can like it can, you hit a bump and it's gonna knock the switch off. Did that switch have some push to it, or was it one of those like really like a trigger switch? Was it a trigger switch, or was it like one that you actually had to like click? It has push to it. Okay, well that's not too bad. It looks like it's a trigger switch though. Like all it takes is like a hair trigger to put it off, but you would know. You actually were doing you pushed it. That's wild though. Oh man. Okay, so here we are. We are going to mark all this stuff. Okay, we got to go to the dope sheet. I don't know. I don't know how long I want to make this. I definitely want there to be a rotation on the z-axis. Oops. But very minimal. And then I think I can go a little bit more like that. How many frames per second are we going? Just a second here. Where's my frames per second? 24. So this will be 5 seconds. Here, oh, we'll run right to the end. Then we'll pop back in here. Turn this to 3 degrees. I don't know if I like that. You know what we could do though? We could grab this one. We can move it over here. Move that to 125, let's say. Grab this one, duplicate it. Now let's see what this looks like. What do you think? The first one or the other one? Well, kind of. I'm not like doing much of an animation. I just have a cool effect. The eggs are all on a different thing. I'm just playing around with it. Really, to be honest with you. And I'm trying to get better with Blender. It's I haven't really looked at Blender, but like given what I'm seeing right now and how this was like much easier to do. But I'm not sure that I don't think I like this part. I also think I can go in closer. What do you think of that? How's that? How's that? Or should I do it in the reverse where we go in far away and we go in closer? What do you think? And then the other thing I have to do is I have to write Happy Easter, motherfucker. I could I could almost like literally I could do a frame by frame animation of that and then like end it where like right here is where mother comes in, just like near this part right here you see mother, and then it disappears so you don't see the last, maybe like on the last like couple of frames you just see like the F come on. I don't know if I want to do that. I might get in trouble for that one. Just like a simple little animation. Here, let's. Oh, that reminds me, guys. I never showed you the animation that I did. Do you remember I was working the other day on um, the zombie? I actually did an animation for that. Let me pull it up. Oops. Ah, come on. Get off. Get out of here. Get to the other side. All right. Do do do. Let me look it up. So this is the animation that I did the other day. This is also in grease pencil, but this one's done more with like oh, I'm seeing now that I screwed up the neck. But this is could be Frankie. If we keep going the way we're going, it could very well be my character Frankie. This is my crazy zombie. So I'll play it again. This is all done with a grease pencil, but this is with a puppet. I don't know how I feel about using the puppets. It took a long time to do this. I'm actually one of the things I want to do is I want to take this puppet and convert it to Illustrator and pop them into character animator and try using their walk cycle and see if it's a faster, if I can animate it faster. I think I probably will be able to be honest with you. Um, but then that puts me back to character animator, and then like with Blender you have extra options. Okay, let's see. We are going to you know what? Let's render this one. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Hold the phone. I'm rendering it as PNGs and I hate that. Just give me a second. Excuse me. We'll do it as a temp. As this. Coding. We'll encode it as an MP4. The only thing I'm not sure about is how to change the name. That's the only thing I'm not 100% sure on. If I go into, maybe it's in here. No. If we render the animation. Okay, so we're rendering. And we're rendering live. So I don't know how well this is going to look when it comes down to it. We're getting some flashies right now because we're rendering live. While we're here, it's just a few minutes to the end of the stream, so I think we will end it here. And I apologize for the flash warning here. I'm just going to minimize that. And I minimize it, and then you get to see it anyways. Just give me a second. We'll go back here. That should get rid of it. There we go. So we have this working on right now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to end this. Before we do, though, I have some questions. What did you guys think tonight about the quality of the stream? Did you find the noise, the sounds the right way? I know that we had some Tangias play. Did anyone try out any blurps? I started working on the blurps. I'm realizing I never saved. I started working on the blurps. I saved at the very beginning of the stream, guys. Don't do that. No problem, Hammer. I know you're over at the in-laws and you got lots going on. That's okay. Hold on here. I want to see. Do I have a way to test my blurps? Hold on here. Oh, maybe I don't have it set up. Just a second. Just a second. You only see Tangia, eh? I must not have finished setting it up.
Come on, stop whining. Your kids are soft. You lack discipline.
We are soft. We are. How was the audio level on that? I like that one too. That one there is going to be used quite a bit, I think. That's going to be a spam one. For if only you knew. Enjoy your lurks or night. Okay, awesome. So the blurb is half set up, I guess. We're gonna finish setting it up. Oh, Hammer, I'm gonna be needing your services soonish for checking the site. We're just waiting for Stripe to get hooked up. I'm just waiting for that to get set up. Apparently they say I'm inactive, so I need to reconnect. I probably haven't been in there since I set up my very first one.
Now, this is epic.
Thank you. But I do have my Kenny Wilson site up, but that's also not hooked up yet. Here, let me show you. Wilson.ca. So this is the KennyWilson.ca site. We have some different memberships to get set up for, and then we have the books, and then my Instagram. This one is my Instagram specifically for my children's book author one. So if you want to see stuff that is not horror related, because that's normally what I'm streaming is horror related games. So if you want to see stuff that's not horror related, this is where you go. My website, sleepingviking.com, which isn't up yet, but it will be up soon. There you can go and you can see the kids book stuff, or you can see the horror stuff, because adults can look at the kids books but not vice versa, right? So we're gonna have two websites, all thanks to the amazing people at Fourth Wall. So definitely check that out. And yeah, I think we're going to call it there. Thank you everybody for coming out to stream with me tonight. It's been tons of fun. We made this little dude, which I'm liking. He's okay. He's okay. And then we'll go from there.